Every school year, more than 7,000 individuals, including parents, retirees, community partners, and youth, volunteer their time to help support learning in our Cedar Rapids Community School District. Last year, over 132,000 hours were contributed, which was about the same as the district having hired 122 paraprofessionals to work 6 hours every school day. With so many individuals volunteering in our schools, the reasons are almost endless. However, the fundamental reason that people choose to volunteer in our schools is very simple. They want to help our students to be successful. School volunteers are passionate about education and are dedicated to helping children. I'm so very proud to thank each of our education volunteers for their dedicated contributions of time and talent. And I'm very pleased to introduce our 2015 Outstanding District Volunteer and Governor's Volunteer Award recipient, Scott Brown.
For pictures?
You logged all the way out? Okay.
Yeah. For pictures or what?
Well, do you still need to know how to do that?
Volunteering has been successful for me because somewhere inside of me there's something that's still very in touch with myself at that age. To be a good volunteer, you've got to have some kind of relatability. Since you're not in the classroom every day, you've got to find something that you know and they know that you could talk about and lets them know that you know part of their world. For example, my son and I watch cartoons and some preteen shows like on Nick and Disney. My son's 13 years old. So when I can come into the classroom and in between a lesson plan, have a conversation about something like a cartoon like Teen Titans or My Little Pony, you can see the light go off in their eyes, the connection's built, and you take it from there.
And so...
That's the kind of stuff you can come back and do at the end. Right now, let's get all of our information put down, okay?
Scott is an exceptional volunteer for many reasons, but one of the reasons I love him as a volunteer is because of his youthful spirit. He has a pierced ear and he's got funky color pink tie-top tennis shoes, so he doesn't look like your mainstream volunteer. He's just very up on news and things that the kids are into, so he's just always is current. I think that's the thing. When you're a current into the youthful generation, kids naturally then want to be around you.
The girls, a couple weeks ago, we started playing with the wood chips and calling them Chippy. And so they're their children, and we pick out the ones that are the coolest.
Like this one!
My favorite part of the day would be recess. It's where you build up bonds. It's where you could talk about stuff other than the classroom. Especially as a volunteer, you don't have that full year, 6 hours a day to gradually build up these relationships. You've got to find something quick, a way to attach to somebody that you can get through to them when maybe they're tuning out. And recess is the one time, where it's not instructional. They can maybe tell you about their day, something they like, something maybe even that's bothering them. It's where you make the personal connections, where they can see you more as a person, so that then they'll have a little bit more, they'll tune into you more when you're in the classroom trying to deliver the plan, because they know you as a person.
You can see him in the hallways, redirecting students, holding them accountable. I think students really appreciate that he sets the same boundaries that teachers set. So he speaks a common language.
If I can be a memory in someone's life years from now, maybe the one good memory or maybe one of many, that causes them to take education a little bit more seriously than they otherwise might have, that's all you can hope for. And if someone can maybe just put a little bit of effort into something in middle school, or work a little harder at their job, or be a little more patient with their family when they grew up, if they can think back about how they saw an adult carrying themselves in stressful situation but still with a smile and still calm, if anything like that can carry over, those are life lessons, and that's what I like to get across around here.